Hi, my name is Victor Salazar, and I'm a Bonnie Lake Panther. I believe I represent perseverance the most because it's what I've always done. Well, I came here from another country, and I believe that's what I've always done, persevere. Learning things, persevering through my hardships.
When Victor came here from Costa Rica, he didn't speak English. He came here about 6 years ago, and he was put in remedial classes. And in a short amount of time, 6 years is really not that long to learn a whole new language and excel in his academics the way he has. He's a 4.0 student, and he's just really rocked it. And he really shows what Bonnie Lake High School is about and what the Sumner School District is about.
Well, there were a lot of social norms, including the language that I had to learn. And it wasn't like someone was sitting by my side telling me, oh, this is how you do this is how you do this. And, sometimes it was tough because people would, they'd laugh, snicker. And it wasn't necessarily bad, but, it always makes you feel different. And I had to overcome that of, it's okay to be different. It's okay to be myself and take pride in who I am.
This year, I didn't have the opportunity to coach Victor in tennis because he took ownership of the fact that he wanted to go to college, and his focus was lasered in on wanting to go to a four-year university. So he knew that the only way to do that was he had to do well. His grades reflect that he is a really good student, and he needed to get scholarships. So he wanted all of his focus to be on those things. So he had to prioritize sports, other activities had to go by the wayside because he wanted to focus on his grades. And that just shows his ownership of what's important to him. And I really appreciate that about him.
And I really had to figure it all out. How do you apply for a scholarship? How do you apply to college? It was all new to me, and I had to basically work through it by myself, and it took a lot of time, more than I thought it would. Writing essays, bringing it to someone, editing it. And that's why I decided, I feel like for me to do this right now is a bigger investment of my time into my future than it was to play tennis.
He has such a drive to do well, a drive to learn, a natural instinct to learn, and sky's the limit for him. He is really going to go far. He's really going to do well. He's obviously in the math and engineering fields. I'm his math teacher, and I've got to see him for a couple of years, and he is pretty amazing, and I can't wait to see where he goes.
I'm going to the University of Washington. Into the engineering program.
He is graduating not only just with honors and has a future, but he's being acknowledged by the fact that he's in the senior showcase because of the fact that he has blossomed and grown into this respectable, determined representative of what we want a Bonnie Lake Panther to be all about.